course, they do have modern wheels to make the process faster, but this is how they would work here for many, many centuries. I have to tell you that electricity is, for the villages of the island, I would say either a new thing, yes. I mean, in the villages they didn't have electricity up to the 1970s here, so you can imagine that it was really important for them to create those vessels, because these vessels were objects which they would use in everyday life until very, very recently. It is not just for decoration, it's something that can be used. Well, the process more or less is known. Once the vase is ready formed, usually they let it dry in the shade, yes, because the aim is to lose humidity slowly, slowly. Once the vase is dry but not fired yet, what they do here in Rhodes is they engrave it with a needle. So the result is like this. This is a vase which is engraved, dry but not fired yet. Then, of course, they fire those vessels in very, very high temperatures. And the result is this. You know the color of the terracotta, yes? Terracotta color. What they do afterwards is they do decorate it, yes? They fill it with porcelain color, and they fire them again, and the result is what you see here hanging on the wall. And there are some families, this is the typical Rhodian style, that's why I'm mentioning this first, because they do have, of course, something that you probably have seen already traveling in Greece. You know that there are families in Greece which do have the permission of the Greek Ministry of Culture to create copies of ancient Greek vessels. This is a style that you can find almost anywhere. Yes, the style, the copies, I mean, controlled by the Ministry of Culture, but still, this is a copy, a museum copy. Once you see this piece of metal on a vase, that means that it is an exact copy of a vase which is exhibited in a museum. In this case, we do have a geometrical vase that goes back to the 8th century before Christ. Yes, mostly these are decorated with geometrical designs, or even with symbols, gods, heroes of ancient Greek mythology. Well, as you can see, the vase is ready formed. It doesn't take very long. It seems to be an easy thing, but it's not. I have to tell you, I don't know, probably many of you have tried already. And I mean, the last part of the process is for him the best part, because he is destroying the vase. Because he came here for one reason, because this is handmade.